Welcome to a demo of how to save costs with DataVard OutBoard and how to be smart in your data archiving strategy by using nearline storage. The entire outboarding process is being shown in several steps. In the previous steps, you have seen how the data was archived and how it can be smartly browsed through. The fourth step, using the archived data, will be shown in this video. In this demo, you will see how after the implementation of Outboard, you will be able to tweak your SAP BW system, in turn start saving storage costs, and be able to report on and load the NLS archived data. The process steps will be to report on the archived data and load the archived data. For this, we will show you how to report on the data before the archiving. In the Query Designer, we select the book ZBook1 DSO, which is not archived at the moment, from our flight booking information system to report on. For the rows of the report, we will use the flight date characteristics, and for the columns, we will use the number of records. Using a transaction RSRT, we will access the query monitor. We select the query we just created and run the report. As an example, we can see the data from the year 2009. Now we will do the same with the archived data. In doing so, we archive the data older than 1 month. We will select the book ZBook1 DSO, which is now archived. We select the same characteristics and save the query. The difference between standard reporting and reporting on archived data is that we have to enable the nearline storage reporting in the query settings. As an example, we can see the data from 2009, which is highly compressed and archived, but is still available for reporting. Now, we will load the archived data. For this, we will create a copy of our ZBook1 DSO and activate this copy. We need to create a transformation for loading the data first. As a source for this transformation, we will use the archived ZBook1 DSO. We then activate the transformation. Now we will set up the data transfer process. The difference between standard loading and loading the archived data is that we have to enable loading the archive data in the data transfer process settings. We can then activate the data transfer process and start loading the data. In the request monitor, we can see how the data is being loaded. In the Contents tab, we can see the new Data button, and the number of records says we have loaded a lot of highly compressed archived data. After the loading, the data in the copy of ZBook 1 is online. So let us recapture what we have seen and how easy it was to archive the request and save costs. The steps were: report on the archived data, load the archived data. The objective of saving storage costs has been achieved. You will see how to reload the archived data in the next video.